Boys, this fight has been called fight of the night potentially. Others have called it a potential fight of the year. But I think it's clear to see that this is a fight that won't take too long to gel. Two fighters in good form, both with good winning streaks coming into this. But there must be a winner. Sam, I will come to you first. You're coming off a very good win. Another big fight on a big platform. What are you expecting on Saturday night?
Just a tough, hard 12-round fight. If you don't go the distance, you don't go the distance. But we're both prepared for a slugfest. So it's the only, it's what Louis knows, it's what I know. So like you say, it's going to gel and it's going to go off.
Louis, it feels like every fight you're in is a hard, good fight. You know, it's like the fans always win. What kind of fight are you expecting?
War. I think it's going to be hard. Good, hard Saturday night fight. That's what boxing is. There's too much of this move round, safely matched, pity-patty boxing now. All I've heard about is the boxing the other weekend. It's not boxing.
That's ready, isn't it?
This is boxing.
That's ready.
This is a real fight. This is boxing.
There's a lot happening right now in boxing, which is, it's a lot of handbags, a lot of, performances, let's say, before people get in the ring. This is different. This is two fighters that know exactly what they are. There's not many times you get, people calling something fight of the year, but there isn't much beef or animosity between the two. You two seem to have the utmost respect for each other.
Yeah, he's a champion, you've got to give him respect. Fighting man. I was English champion, I've obviously had to vacate that. We're both been in the same, we're both stepping in the same shoes, to be fair, do you know what I mean? But we both want the same thing, and in this game, you've got to fight each other, and one's got to win, one's got to lose.
Louis, you said at the press conference that you've been matched hard your whole career. Do you think that gives you the edge in this fight? Do you feel like the added toughness, the resilience, what you've had to build up will give you the edge?
I think it's given me the edge in a few of my fights where some of these boys, they've matched very safely. They get boys, it looks good on paper, but you know, as a fighting man, you know what you're fighting against. You look at what you're fighting against, you can feel it, you know what I mean? So when I went to Scotland and things, I was thinking, they're ringing me up, they're giving me all sorts of, he's sparring the boy that beat you and he's doing this and he's doing that. I said, listen, we are who we are, sparring. I'm not going to lose when I come up there. I didn't negotiate good money, I didn't take it for money, I didn't earn practically any money. There should have been a red flag then. I've done it for the opportunity, because I've just come off a loss. I redeemed myself for the second Polish fight, and then I got to go up to Scotland. So the way I was looking at it was I was pulling myself right back again, like I've done before. And it's worked again, and then I was straight back up there again after Christmas, wasn't it?
This is a British title eliminator, so there's an added incentive there. It's not just a great fight, but it comes with a great reward as well.
Yeah, do you know what? I think it's a shame this weren't for the British as well.
Yeah.
Because after Kelly vacated, he actually won a final eliminator for this to be made for both. So I think it's a little bit out of order on. It's nothing to do. I think out of respect. No, it's out of order on Louis that he ain't fighting for the British. Nah, because that fight in Scotland was for the British. So when I see that and he won, I was rubbing my hands together thinking I've got the opportunity to fight for both. Do you know what I mean? So I don't really know how the belt sort of diverted somewhere else. And I've seen Jack McGann slipped in there now as well, and I'm like, mate, I don't know how that's happened. But we've got to focus on Saturday night, obviously, and like you said, like we've both been through hard fights to get to this stage. That's why we've got so much respect for each other, because we've done it the hard way. We've come up through small hall. We've been in the away corner, both of us a couple of times. Well, I've been a couple of times. You've been more than a couple of times. And that's why we've got respect for each other. But we know what we've got to do on Saturday night.
Would you say that there are advantages in this fight that one has over the other? Louis, would you say that there's a particular key to victory for you?
With every fight, Sam, there's a key in every fight. This is like a rough game of chess. Every single fight, you do different things in every fight. That's why I always said, if you watch someone's loss, it'd be like me watching Sam's loss and basing this fight off of that one loss. It's ridiculous. You're going to go away and change some of them things. So it's a ridiculous thing, but there's a key in every fight you have. You just got to find it. You just got to suss it out.
Where's this fight won and lost for you, Sam?
Well, I think it's about discipline. when you're in there as well. Do you know what I mean? Knowing the moments when to go and have a war, knowing the moment when to box. But listen, the fight's won when you're in the gym. Do you know what I mean? The hard work, the getting up in the early mornings, doing your sprints, doing all the stuff you don't like doing. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? All the way you've done the diet. Do you know what I mean? No cutting corners. That's where you're going to get the best. I believe Louis would train like that. Yeah. I do. So that's when you're going to get the best out of both of us, and it's going to make for fireworks on Saturday.
2 big punches. You can box, of course, as well. There's no doubt about it. At some point, this is going to turn into a firefight. Is this something you're both wanting, or is it just the inevitable?
Yeah. But it's fun, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's.
My fights normally turn out with that. I don't really.
I prefer not to.
No, I don't really have a style where it's anything other than that.
But listen, at the end of the day, when it gets rough and tough, that's why I've got respect for Louis, because he's the same as me. When it gets rough and tough, we enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be rough and tough on Saturday, so it's going to be fun while we're in there.
Do you think this fight goes the distance? I'll let you both answer this.
Don't like us. Listen, we're both prepared for 12 rounds, but we can both bang. So, listen, someone could go out. We can both box, and someone can win on points. But listen, we've had respect for each other the whole way. We've not said one bad word about each other. Yeah. So listen, if it goes to distance, it goes to distance. If someone's lights go out before that, it is what it is. I
think it's clear. You know, if I ask you both for your prediction, you'll both say, you'll say a Sam Gilley victory, and you'll say a Louis Greene victory. Both very confident, both very respectful. And I think you're both expecting the same fight that everybody else is expecting.
Yeah.
It's going to be fireworks. And there's only one way to find out, and that is to tune in Saturday, 21st of October. Can we get a handshake, boys?
No way.
Of course we can.